Hey, what's up, y'all? Silent Alonzo here. I just want to talk about some Dogelon Mars. And look, man, I've been seeing a lot of videos, a lot of comments, just a lot of traffic in general about the Elon Musk interview on Full Send podcast. So this is going to be my commentary on that. I did not listen to the whole podcast. I caught bits and pieces of it, and I did go in and play the actual portions that address crypto and longevity. So, like I said, these are going to be my thoughts on that. So, I'm going to get right into it. Basically, as soon as you get into the crypto portion, which is at the 1 hour and 21 minute mark, basically, you hear them talking about crypto. They mention Elon coin. Somebody mentions that it was a shit coin, and then the other guy corrects it real quick and said, "No, this one did very well," and that it's still doing very well, and that they haven't looked at it recently, but that's what their thought was, that it wasn't a shit coin. That's the first thing that you get out of this, and then Elon Musk says, "I don't have anything to do with it." So, you can look at this one or two ways. You could say, well, there's plenty of Elon coins there. You could say he didn't address Dogelon Mars, like this officially, because most people say Dogelon Mars, right? And they know that it is a mission token. But there may have been a little bit of confusion there. One of the guys was talking about a very successful Elon coin. So, they may have been talking about this, and maybe one of the other guys wasn't. So, the thing is that this is no coincidence in my eyes that we're getting a high level interview like this with Elon Musk, and guess what comes up? Elon, right? As a token or as a coin, right? And then just a couple weeks ago, you do have CZ from Binance also addressing tokens by the name of Elon. So, look, man, a lot of people may be discouraged by this, but to me, I look at this as high level publicity, man, because think about it. Let's just say, if hypothetically there was something wrong with this coin, right? But it's being talked and spoken about at these high levels. Remember, there was a coin called Grimace coin, right? And everybody knew the whole dialogue with McDonald's and everything and Elon Musk, and somebody went ahead and invented a Grimace coin, right? And what did that do? That shot up and made people some money, and then, it pretty much rolled off the face of the earth, right? But see, the thing with Dogelon Mars is that it actually shot up and it's maintained, right? It's got some pretty good market cap in comparison to a lot of other coins, man. So, the future is still there, and I'm going to explain why. Basically, to sum up that portion right there, you can look at it as a coincidence that these two high level people are discussing coins named Elon, or just need to accept it for what it is, man. It's high level publicity, and that's the way I'm going to stick with it, right? But check this out. There were also comments of longevity on there, and one of the things that stood out to me is that he reiterated something that he had said before. He says, "I don't want to be involved with longevity." It was interesting that he said that he believes that he could solve it, but one of his main concerns is that some of the wrong people may be able to live longer, right? So I say reiterate because there is a dialogue, right, or a story that's told by David Goebel that he did have drinks with Elon Musk, right? So David Goebel is the CEO of the Methuselah Foundation, and when they asked him to get involved, when they asked Elon to get involved, he said, "No, I'm going to Mars." Okay, so this is still a continuation of that, and I do have audio of that story told by David Goebel in one of my videos that is titled, "How is Elon Musk connected to Dogelon Mars?" So that is a very interesting video that you need to watch if you're interested in this topic. This is actually for you. So one of the main things in that video, that if you don't have time to check it out, that you could take from it, is that our contribution, right, as Dogelon Mars and the Methuselah Foundation to the Deep Space Food Challenge is that we will solve deep space food. So, as David Goebel says, right, we have the audio, if you can't eat, you can't be a colonist. So, Dogelon Mars and the Methuselah Foundation are directly involved with assisting the mission to Mars. So, if Elon is going to Mars, this is a mission. This is a mission that is parallel to his own. So I just want you to take time to note that and actually watch the video. How is Elon Musk connected to Dogelon Mars? Right. So aside from that, Dogelon Mars through the Methuselah Foundation is also involved in the Vascular Tissue Challenge, which is creating tissues with bioprinters, which NASA is extremely interested in. Outside of that, we have Leucadia Therapeutics, which is a therapeutic device that will be used to fight Alzheimer's, or is being used to fight Alzheimer's. And guess what? New York Times bestseller Tony Robbins, with his book Life Force, just spoke about Leucadia Therapeutics. So, Dogelon Mars, Methuselah Foundation is involved with that as well. And if you want to go read the Amicus Token paper, which I strongly recommend you do, you will see that we're also involved with Xtherma or Organovo, OncoCenex, and Turn Biotechnologies, and that's just to name a few. And if you go to the Amicus Token paper, it's on page 6, 7, and 8, and you will see how ingrained the Methuselah Foundation is with the scientific community and just making scientific advancements in general. And guess what? They are the biggest holder of Dogelon Mars. So those are the facts, man. All of that is the facts, right? I did share my opinion on what I thought about things being a coincidence, but these things were said. These things are going on. And, it's up to you to decide how they are connected or how they aren't connected. But those are the facts that I can give you. And like Russell Corey, right? Here's a part of his video. In his video, he says, Elon isn't Elon. Elon is us. And I couldn't agree with that more, right? That is an amazing statement, because whether Elon Musk is involved or he isn't, right? The community itself is what makes us. And all of these scientific things that we just listed are part of the movement, and so there are a lot of things blossoming in the background, and a lot of people don't really, they aren't aware. A lot of us are, but we're silent investors, or we really don't discuss these things. But once you dig into this and you look into the Amicus Token paper and the Methuselah Foundation, you will see that there are monumental things that are taking place, right? So shout out to Sergio Ruiz for calling out Elon Musk recently in a post, telling him, hey, man, we could solve this longevity issue. Let's do it, right? Because your colonists need to live longer, and then they also need to eat. So the Deep Space Food Challenge is also vital, right? So I want to get... I also want to continue giving my shout out to Russell Corey, man. Thank you, man. You shared my shirt. You gave me a shout out. You said to get you some. And you know what? That makes my day, brother, because I post these videos and the numbers fluctuate, and I really don't know if I'm reaching as far as I can, or, whether people enjoy this or not, man. But when I see people like you giving me a shout out like that, man, it just keeps me going and makes my day, man. So I want to thank you for that. So go subscribe to his channel as well, man. So let's get into some of the more fun or reaching things. I say reaching because they're a stretch, right? So we're reaching to put these things together. And one of the things that stood out to me when I was first getting involved with Dogelon Mars was that there's potential signaling potential. Now, like I said, this is more of the fun stuff, more of the stretching. And I remember that there was that there is a meme that Elon Musk shared, and I wish I had it to post it here. I actually tried to get it through the Telegram, but I didn't get a response. And there was a meme of one of Elon Musk's rocket, and when you look at the reflection, you see something that favors the Dogelon Mars logo, right? The head, right? So you can, if you've been around long enough, you are fully aware of what I am talking about, man. Like, you can dig in. There's a few memes that were shared, so hopefully we can get those back in circulation so people can see that there's potential signaling. It's fun to think these things, right? And then also when you get into the gematria, there's plenty of people out there that take words that Elon Musk has tweeted and they type them up, and in the gematria leads to Dogelon to the Mars, Dogelon Mars, or plenty of things that have to do with our mission and our mission token. I also remember that there was a dialogue in a tweet between Elon Musk and CZ from Binance, which once again happened to be the two main high level characters that are talking about a token called Elon, right? Well, in this other tweet, they were going back and forth about whether there will be this, a coin for Mars, and Elon Musk says there will definitely be a Mars token. So, we like to put those things together. Aside from that, I do remember that in the first website, I believe it was dogelonmars.io, you get into it and it says that this will be called Test Doge. All right. So, it also says that we're a fork of Doge. So, hey, when he's supporting Doge, you want to hear a stretch? You hear something like that? When he says that he's supporting Doge, is he also supporting the fork of Doge, the test Doge, the Dogelon Mars, right? I say Dogelon Mars, but it might be Dogelon Mars in some circles, right? So, that's more of the fun stuff there, man. I really hope you make time to check out the video, How is Elon Musk connected to Dogelon Mars, because you will see some interesting things there. So, basically, to sum it up, I'm gonna look at it like this. This is a high level publicity for Dogelon Mars and Elon itself. And the market may pull back a little bit because of this. It is what it is. Hail Mary order, loading up them bags, man. So I'm gonna say this. Look, if the Methuselah Foundation is holding 43% and they are not selling, they are hodling. They are hodling. They are hodling. There is a reason for that. And I will continue to hodl alongside until these coconuts, right? I'm going to do a throwback here, until these coconuts are worth some houses. You see what I'm saying? And, while some people are jumping out, I'm going to be like the Wolf of Wall Street. I'm not fucking leaving. So if you ain't got no Dogelon Mars, get you some.